All right, YouTube, what's going on? It's saying I'm live. I don't know what just happened. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's so dark. You ever notice how everywhere I go, it doesn't matter where I go, my videos for some reason always happen to be so freaking dark everywhere and slow. Even on this computer, it's just odd. Oh, that kind of sucks. Kind of defeats the purpose of.
Hey guys, Metal Jesus here. Now,
Oh,
at the end of
shoot.
2019,
Last
I'm
thing I
looking
need
back
is
on an awesome year
I
of
don't know
YouTube,
what or
and
why I
some of my
did.
most popular
I don't know what or why I did that.
videos continue to
Okay,
be.
it's still. Let me get out of this. That was embarrassing and weird, only because it wasn't intended. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this to where. Okay, maybe I'll just do that. Let me see if I can. Because for some reason, it seems like having that makes my channel a little lighter, so to speak. So it doesn't matter. Most likely, nobody's gonna watch this video anyway. So anyway, I've been doing a lot this. I've been doing a lot last couple of weeks. Picking up a lot of stuff, purchasing a lot. Hope everybody had a good start and good fulfilling 2020 as far. I have. This Wednesday that just passed, I actually brought two live storage units, and one I paid $24 for, pretty okay for what I paid for it. The other one was $100. It was a room that I was able to cherry pick because, excuse me, nobody brought that unit, and I happened to spend $75 more than what was offered, and nobody still brought it, and it happened to be a great unit. I made almost $1,700 this Saturday on that unit. So it's definitely well worth it. Sometimes you just never know. Sometimes things can be covered with junk and hide treasures underneath it. One never knows. So I have been getting a lot of stuff, to accumulate. And my plan was, excuse me, to accumulate a lot of Marvel Legend figures and other stuff that I know that's good money. I have since sold that stuff to do a lot of other things that need to be done. And now I'm getting other toys that aren't as sought after, so to speak, but it's still sellable items, especially at the flea market and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. I have purchased stuff the last couple of weeks. Like I got a big Titans Return Trypticon, uh, Power of the Primes Prime, a 35th anniversary Blue Streak, which is basically the War Cybertron line, just a different box, and it looks more like the Earth version of Blue Streak instead of a Cybertronian type transformer. Things of that nature. Yesterday I happened to get the chess piece for Trypticon with the actual robot and the actual, I believe, the sticker sheet, as well as the actual manual that shows you what goes where, et cetera, for that particular figure. Because the guy didn't show up last Sunday, so that wound up being good for me because he wound up having the figure for me. Because he said everything was complete, and I held him to that, and he actually took care of me yesterday. And I picked up it's a company called Wei Zhan or Wei Zhang or something like that. And it's funny because Transformers seem to be one of the only sought after collectibles where the KOs, aka abbreviations for knockoffs, are more sought after than a lot of the original Takara Tomy, aka Hasbro figures. I guess because of the companies do better versions and make the stuff that these companies don't make, so it makes it desirable for collectors to want these things, and or make upgrades and better variations of better, or make Transformers that are already in existence that are licensed better and more accurate by adding extra stuff from companies that make that take the time to make the stuff, because all the big name companies who have a real license, I guess they figure they're too busy and they don't really care about taking close attention to detail, so to speak, at least in my humble opinion. So I have since then got some stuff. For instance, let me show you guys. I might as well just show you him real quick. So I did pick up Trypticon. Sorry for the lighting and whatnot, but you have Trypticon here. Thank you for the 2 views. I appreciate 2 people watching so far. Thank you so much. And when the guy told me everything was complete, I'm not gonna say I was upset. I was just happy that I got him anyway. I paid $80. The guy wanted $80 just for him. If I had the box and everything, I was like, okay. I thought it probably would have been well worth just the fact that I didn't have to get it through eBay. And I believe this was like around $100 because all the Titan Return Transformers, when they were out, when Toys R Us was still around back in 17, 18, these things were going for about 100 and a little better. So getting him was pretty cool. And he wanted 80. If he would have said 70 or 65, I would have jumped on it. But later on in the day, I wound up paying 80 for all 3 items. I'm gonna show you what. And let me just take this off. Well, obviously you guys already see it. But it was basically Trypticon. Well, it was Trypticon without the robot and without this plastic piece here that doesn't want to come off. So yesterday I got this, so I'll just put this to the side with the little plastic piece that goes on to Trypticon. The actual head or the headmaster guy is in here. It goes on the top, and you basically put him in, and he basically, engages this piece here. You can use your finger to also do it, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, to give you a, as you can see, that activates the top of Trypticon's head. It's funny. And this is the actual robot for Trypticon. Guessing this is like a gun, right? And for some reason, it was weird because normally I'm like, I'm never going to find it. But for some reason, I was very, 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 very confident that he was actually going to have this piece. I don't know why. And when he showed it to me yesterday, he said, "Oh yeah, I found this." He found a little Ziploc. I ain't gonna say he had a little Ziploc bag. I don't know why this don't want to come out. Maybe I shouldn't force it. Okay, maybe I don't know. Maybe this opens up somehow. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna leave it in car mode. Because anyway, it goes right onto him, and I'll put this gun thing back on, and I'll just basically take this little figure and transform him back into that head mode and put him back into the top of Trypticon. So that way he won't get lost, and I'll add the car thing back to it later. So basically, I'll show you guys what I got yesterday. So the little piece that this part goes on, and these is like $25. I didn't have change. Okay, so now I have a third view. Thank you again for a third person watching. I don't know who neither 3 you guys or girls are, but again, thank you guys. For 2020, I plan on being a lot more social and less disruptive for 2020. Not saying I am, but some people will say I'm into drama because I'm a straight shooter, a straightforward person. Okay, I lost a viewer. Lost a viewer just as quick as they came on, but whatever. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe like, oh, wrong guy. I forgot I don't like this dude. So yesterday I got this, and he basically gave me everything for $25. This is a bootleg version. They call her Elsie instead of RC. She's really, really cool, and that's the name of the company, Wei Jiang, I believe. And I basically got the Titan Returns Trypticon and Full Tilt, which I believe is him. The actual manual, no box. and this is a basic sticker sheet. I'm hoping this is the sticker sheet for Trypticon. I don't really know. Neither did he, but it would kind of make common sense because it is basically the same size of the booklet. Unfortunately, it didn't have a box, but that's okay. So that's pretty cool. And then again, her. And she's beautiful, man. Just to give you guys a good heads up, I'm guessing she's like their knockoff version of They even gave her a cute robot butt. Robot. Oh my god. It's funny how Transformers and stuff. They always try to make the female robots look a lot more, I would say, androidish or more humanoid like over the male counterparts. But she's pretty cool. Really, really nice figure. I love the colors and stuff. So that's cool. And believe it or not, for those who may not know, some people might say, "Oh, but she's a bootleg." Let me tell you something. Transformers again is they're one of those unique lines where their bootlegs or their knockoffs are worth more and they're more desirable than a lot of their main characters. Because again, I just explained that they don't have too many. Wow, I just lost a view. Chris Eaton, I'm still here. I'm still here, Big Mike fan, brother. Wait, what? I'm still here, Mike. Big fan, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all my fans, and let's do everything up for 2020. Yeah. Like this, I actually got from Columbus Flea Market back in like a little over a month ago, actually. This one dude, I never seen him before, never really paid attention to him. He had two of these. He only wanted $5 each. I came back about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, it was still sitting there. This is actually from another company called Kubane Bao. I believe is that what it's called? KBB Combat Commander. Okay. Kubane Bao, yep. That's it. Yep, Kubane Bao. Really, really, really nice. When I saw the picture of it, I was like, wow, that's how Optimus looked. It's really off the chain. So, and that's exactly how I look. I got two of them. So I basically paid $8 for two of them. And it's pretty cool. I'm going to show you it right now, as a matter of fact. And to be honest, it looks better than a lot of Takara, Tomy, and Hasbro figures. And look at that. All he's basically missing is, again, the licensed company stamp on him and the actual Transformer emblems, badge, whatever you want to call it. Really, really nice figure. And when I came home, I opened it up, I looked it up. I looked at it and I was like, and it is a very, very nice, hefty figure too. Like it really, really looks really nice and it has some nice weight to it. It's not flimsy or cheap. This is basically how the back looks. As you can see, really, really put together, like, and it's funny because people will say things like, oh, the knockoffs of this and that. One thing you have to remember is all these companies, man, they pay these Chinese people nothing. Like these people, they really get like maybe 10 to 15 cents on the US dollar for their hard work. And then on top of that, when you have these companies overseas in China and stuff who you give they have the blueprints, like their managers and foremans have blueprints to do this, and they have the molds, and you give them the materials to do this stuff. What's to stop them from copying software, going home, and using their own computers to get this stuff and sell it to other companies, while other companies use the same kind of materials, and then they package the stuff and bootleg it? It's like if you really want bootlegging to stop having these companies overseas make the stuff just because you want to prophesize, forget 100 to 1,000%. These big companies, these big multi companies like what was it, Coach and Louis Vuitton, All of them are criminals. They're all thieves. And everybody's like, oh, but the pirates, and they hire people to run around in different countries and to try to stop the piracy. They don't want to stop the piracy because under the table, their managers and the people and their development teams get paid by slipping this stuff under the tables for other companies in China and Hong Kong and Singapore and Vietnam or whatever, be able to make this stuff so they can make money under the table too, while the big dogs make their money. They're making their money. So it's a big business. It's no different than a company like Microsoft or all these different companies that make software available for if you get Trojans and viruses. Let me explain something to you. The same way these big corporations pay people to break into your stuff and give you viruses and take your identity, they do that because it's a multi-billion-dollar company. They pay people to do that for the same reason why they force you to pay other people to keep people from being able to get your information. It's all out there in the black market because they put it out there, man. All these companies do that shit. Just like, for instance, these big corporations, they wouldn't have money or make money if your computers didn't have viruses or if your computers didn't have Trojans and stuff. They pay people to do this stuff. That's how they make their money. You know what I'm saying? It's big greed. It's bull. It's disgusting, man. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. If you don't know any better, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just smart enough to read in between the lines and know what's what. Anyway, going back to Trypticon again. I got him. Powers of the Prime, and 35th anniversary Blue Streak Siege War of Cybertron. I got all three of those for $80 some weeks ago. So he's basically the second piece that I got from Columbus Flea Market. That is a 35th anniversary figure. I got Optimus and now him, and Optimus is what I always wanted to start collecting the War Cybertrons. Optimus just basically put me on a map to say, go ahead, now I'm gonna start getting them, and that's exactly what happened. He goes for somewhere around 40 and up on eBay sold. I am gonna keep them in a pack. Everything that I have packed, I'm just gonna display them packed. It doesn't make no sense to open them up and display them because they're gonna get dusty. So that way, if I decide to get rid of stuff, which most likely I will, it'll be easier for me to get rid of it because this stuff is pretty okay to where it can nicely be displayed and you can get the nice artwork and the figure at the same time. So that basically being said, again, I paid $80 for these two along with Trypticon, and then yesterday my dude gave me Full Tilt and the instruction sheet and everything for free to go along with Trypticon. So that was pretty cool that he did that. Well, this is him. I don't know how to transform it. And again, he comes with a piece like he clips on, and then that other piece clips onto Trypticon's chest itself. So that he gave me yesterday along with this, with again this and the sticker sheet. So that was pretty cool. He could have charged me for it. He didn't. But I basically paid him $24 again for Elsie, aka RC. Really, really nice figure. And her, I'm gonna display her because she basically comes in an open flap box and stuff like that. So that's basically why I am gonna display her. So really, really nice. I got a mountain full of stuff here. Unfortunately, you guys can't see it, but this is stuff that I pulled down from my basement. I did pick up 3 NECA Godzillas from Target yesterday. I wanted to get some the NECA Turtles. I got all 4 of them, but I don't have Rocksteady with the Bebop and then the Foot Soldiers together. I'm hoping they make the other one. Like I'm hoping if they do Shredder, they would do Shredder with Splinter. Like they'll make them the Masters set or something like that. And not do like Splinter with somebody else, and then do Shredder with like Crane or some stupid crap like that. It would make sense to make that the Masters version, which Shredder and Splinter coming together, and it'll be cool if they do like April O'Neil and Casey Jones. That would be nice. So yeah, we got that. I got stuff all over the place. Oh, here we go. Yeah, live video, and I should have had all this stuff in order. This is why I don't like. I like being raw and straight. I don't like doing all that edited stuff, making things perfect. I want you to see my mistakes and flaws. I did pick this up well over a month ago. In one of the Brooklyn, right off of Flatbush Avenue, right at the junction, Flatbush and Nostrand meets in Flatbush, Brooklyn. And I got this. It was $50. Happy to pay for it. Really, really cool. I'm pretty confident sooner or later these are going to be like $20, $25 marked down in GameStop, because now I'm starting to see them pop up more and more in GameStop. One thing I do like about GameStop is after a while, GameStop does, especially around the time when it's time for the inventory, they do a lot of selling off their action figures. They do that a lot, and they sell them off really, really relatively cheap. So I'm hoping to catch that stuff on sale, like the Batman and Turtles pieces that they got. I ain't gonna say I couldn't see myself spending $50 on them, because 2 Sundays ago I did the same thing. I was like, oh, let me go to Target and see if I can find a neck of Turtles. And I was like, if I did, I was gonna get them, and that's exactly what I did. Unfortunately, they only had these. The fortunate thing was I was able to utilize the NECA. They had NECA and I think Kid Robot. Buy one get one half off. So that was pretty cool. So these are $52 for $51.99. So I basically wound up getting them for $83 or $88 for both of them versus $100 and somewhat dollars. So you got Raphael and Michelangelo and Leonardo and Donatello. Again, I do want to get Rocksteady and Bebop along with Foot Soldiers. And I'm going to keep these displayed. I'm going to display them just like this. I'm not going to take them out the package. I'm doing that with a lot of my stuff now. That's the reason why I got rid of my whole video game collection, except for Nintendo products. Only thing outside of Nintendo that I kept are a couple of special edition Xbox stuff. Of course, I kept the PS4 and the PS3. I mean, PS4 and the Xbox Ones. And I kept a couple of the handhelds. Like I kept like 3 PSPs, 3 or 4 PSPs. The PS Vitas as well. And I think maybe 3 or 4 3DSs, only because they were Mario related or something like that. So yeah, we got this. Like I said, a couple of weeks ago as well, and closer to a month, I did get this from GameStop. Not this box, but the actual, just the console, no wires, no nothing. But they gave it to me for free because I've been inquiring about it for over 3 weeks. They didn't have, somebody got rid of the regular box or made some kind of mistake, and it's been sitting there for so long. The head manager, she made a decision and said, you know what, you can have it. I'm sorry for the trouble. Nobody denied everything. I basically told her and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. So I wound up getting just the R2D2 360, no wires, no nothing, and the actual C3PO controller. So she gave me that. I was very happy because I come across, Xbox 360 controller. I mean, all types of accessories all the time. And I already have the game, but now I got to look on eBay and try to find the Kinect camera cheap enough to where I'm comfortable. I mean, I can pay $60 for it and still come up because, again, I got the main things for free. This box cost me somewhere around $30, $35 or something like that for this box on eBay. It came last week. Well worth it, because this box you could probably get $50 to $60 for this all day just because it's rarity for the actual system. So I am happy, but I do have to get that Kinect camera, the white one, so I can complete this. So this is something I'm keeping. Then I'm gonna start looking for that Halo Edition Xbox 360 box 2. That's gonna be my next step. I'm gonna try to knock out the easy stuff, so that way I can spend more time, more money on finding the harder to find boxes, like for my vintage system and whatnot. let's face it, boxes cost around $80 and up for Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 boxes. Those are even more expensive than the original Nintendo boxes. Trust me, I've been looking. So I got stuff like that. I'm all over the place, y'all. My apologies. I do want to show this and other stuff too. Makes sense. So, okay, like for instance, this Sunday, like I said yesterday, I picked up these guys. One of the cashiers actually gave me the first one here. She gave it to me for $23.99. It's going for $27 because I brought these other two, and I guess she figured it was some kind of typo or whatever. So she said, "Oh, you know what? They're all the same ones, so I'm gonna give this one to you for the same price." And I said, "Thank you." I mean, it's only the $4 difference, but hey, $4 is $4. My cousin is getting on my nerve. I'm not even picking it up, man. This dude. I'm sorry, y'all. So everybody. Hello? Yeah, what's good? What time? All right, yeah, all right, cool. Cause after I drop Isaiah off, I gotta do some runs. So yeah, come you could be here around 8:30 or so. That'd be good. All right, cool. All right, man. All right, cool. No problem. All right, peace. My cousin, man, this fucking guy. I ain't even go to those details, but anyway, got these. They're under $100. These I may take out and display them because they are Godzilla related. So I'll keep the boxes and display these. Other than that, this is probably the only stuff that I will take out. Unless it's stuff that's kind of disposable for me not to give a crap about the boxes and whatnot. Because the other one, I do have another one here somewhere. Because I have my son. There he is. It's the King Kong versus Godzilla. So I mean, I'm not really interested in picking up any of the bad guys. If I do, it'll probably just be King Kong because he's more memorable to me than Mothra and all the other ones. Because I'm not really into Godzilla's villains. I'm more into Godzilla. I would love to see NECA do a Godzuki. That I would love to see. So I got a lot of stuff just sitting up here, man. I got the 3-0 NECA 3-0 NECA. I meant to say NECA. I mean 3-0's Negan. That's a 1/6 scale figure. I also have the 1/6 scale Sideshow. I got two girls that I got from from Barnes Auctions back in May. And I do have some 25th anniversary G.I. Joe stuff. I only kept very few. Like we have this. Certain things that I remember I kept. I'm gonna display these. I got this one and another one. And I got some other stuff as well. You guys will see that stuff in videos. My Black Series figures, I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna take them out and display them or just keep them in a box. I don't know yet. Because I prefer to collect the newer Transformer stuff, like stuff like this, than to just it just makes it just easier for me to do that than to collect the older stuff. It doesn't matter to me. It has that commemorative look. I don't need them to be vintage. If I can get them vintage, I'll get them out of a room or something like that, or cheap enough, so be it. That's fine. But other than that, to get them like this is okay with me. I have just different stuff. Who is this guy? Okay, I got R2D2. A couple of the vintage Kenner packaged guys over here. And I got the two tape decks from Walmart as well as Soundwave. Just some vintage looking stuff. I had to get Boba Fett. I do want to get I believe the Escape from Bubba's Palace or something like that. They do have the Billy D. Williams as well. Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian in that whatever gear. I would like to get that and the actual that Star Wars playset. But I know Walmart has so many of them, so I'm waiting to get those. I'm waiting for them to start discounting them, and I'm thinking that'll be right around Toy Fair, and Toy Fair is like what, February or something like that. This guy I paid a lot for. That's why I didn't get rid of him as well. I got him also from Barnes Auction. He's basically like a misprint or a mess up. It is a Crimson Guard, so I also decided to keep that. Like just certain items I'm going to keep. Just whatever's whatever, man. Like I said, I got a couple of stuff here, so just stuff that I'm going to keep for myself. Some 80th anniversary, like 80th anniversary Thor. I actually like this Thor because it reminds me of Thor from the comic books back in the early 90s when he was real big and buff, without the chainmail or the armor. To me, when I think of Thor, I think of this Thor, classic Thor to me. And I saw this 80th anniversary, I had to have him. I do have the Wolverine versus Hulk 80th anniversary piece because, again, those are my two favorite Marvel characters. My two top favorite, obviously. Then here I have that 35th anniversary Optimus, and again, he goes very good with the blue streak. I paid $20 for him from this lady. I didn't realize that it wasn't the regular ones that I was going to collect, but I was fine with it because it's beautiful. You can see that. Then these I picked up. I actually paid $80 for this guy, and it is Wolverine. And I don't know where I got this Iron Man from, but it is classic Iron Man, also 80th anniversary. But this Wolverine is like $80 in GameStop, $90 basically, $89.99. It's like it's like a Japanese samurai version of him. And I got him because I did get Iron Man version of him from my boy Nazar from he's also from YouTube. Real cool Ukrainian. That's my man. Oh, what did I get? No, I got something else. Yeah, I did get him from there. This I got from the same guy I got the Trypticon and other stuff from. He gave this to me really cheap. This is actually, it's not that bad. It is from a company called Beast Kingdom, and it is a license. They did get the license for this. This is kind of cool. I was thinking about opening him up and also putting him on display, but I might just keep this like this as well. I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to do with a lot of this stuff. I may just turn stuff around and display him like that. Like, let me see this Wolverine. Oh yeah, I think he can come out on his tape. So I may just keep it like that. I don't know. It depends. I also got a 112 Mezco Wolverine, or Logan basically. I got him from a guy also at Columbus. He sold it for $50, but that was a steal because those are expensive. I got different stuff all over the place. I'll be here for hours talking to you guys about that. I getting bored now. That's why I got one view. I went from 3 to 2, from 2 to 3, then from 3 to 2, then from 2 to 1. So I got these four, $3 each at Red, White, and Blue last week. So here we have WarioWare Smooth Moves. Then we have Mario Party 8, which I think I already have this copy, but I did pick up a Wii today. I'll explain that in a second. Anyway, so I will be bundling this sooner or later. Then here we have Zelda Twilight Princess. Same thing. If I already have this one, they'll be bundled. And Sonic and the Black Knight. Same thing. If I do have it, whatever. At the end of the day, you figure $12, and every one of these games are worth $12 all day each. I mean, just by themselves. Maybe except Sonic. Sonic might be a couple dollars cheaper, but still in all, $12 for all 4 of these games, knowing that they're worth that each. That's a steal. So let's see where I'm going to be at now. Saturday I did pick this up. I gave a whole bunch of clothes and stuff to this African dude from Nigeria. His name is I'm about to say Winston. His name is I'm bugging out. Ernest. His name is Ernest. Real nice older guy. Anyway, I gave him stuff, and I basically gave him $5 for this. This is a backwards compatible PS3. Unfortunately, I did test it, and he didn't have anything for it, but I did test it, and I think one of the guys at the market jinxed me. So this does have the red ring, so unfortunately, it doesn't work. So that's that. But it was basically free anyway, so it is what it is with that. Can't win them all. All right, there we go. That's gonna fall over anyway. So if you hear a loud boom, we know what that is. I think last week or the week before that, I got this big AT-AT walker from one of my local thrift shops. It was $30, the real big scale one, the one that's basically in scale to the Legacy Millennium Falcon that I should have never got rid of. I should have kept it. I mean, I should have. There's no excuse for that. I always said if I get like the real big scale versions of the 3 3/4 vehicles that I like from Star Wars. Now, vehicles I'm into are from the original Star Wars trilogy, which is episodes 4, 5, and 6. Those are the vehicles I'm into. If I would get vehicles outside of that, it probably would be like Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, something like that. Excuse me. Other than that, it really wouldn't be nothing else. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie of all times. But I do like Return of the Jedi. The original Star Wars, like when you think about all the prequels now, a lot of the original Star Wars didn't make sense. It didn't. Even if you read the books or read the books like I did, and you realize that Leia and Han Solo had 2 children, they were twins. It was Jana and Jason, and I read a lot of those books, and Luke turned to the dark side because I'm not gonna give spoilers. Read it yourself, but he basically wanted to save his family. But the one thing they did put in this movie, I'm not going to give spoilers. It is what it is. Let's just say I have good knowledge with knowing my Star Wars. Outside of that, so today, let me just, jumpstart everything to today. Today, I went to One Unique and Second Avenue Thrift. In Second Avenue Thrift, what the hell did I get? Oh, I got a Wii Fit U board. Unfortunately, the Wii Fit little monitor thing and the game wasn't included, but it was like $5.99 and it was 33% off of $5.99. So that's basically what I paid for that. Then they had a regular Wii remote still intact in the package. It was actually $14.99. It's still for $14.99. You can't go wrong because very few places, including GameStop, you don't even see these anymore. So it's hard to find Wii controllers and Wii remotes and Wii nunchucks still on card, still licensed, original Nintendo licensed product. Most of these are probably like $30 or so anyway, if you find them in the store. Somewhere between maybe 25 and maybe 30 and up. It is a licensed Nintendo product. It was $14.99. And it was also an orange sticker, so it wound up being around $10 or so because, again, it was 33% off $14.99. So I got that. And the girl, little Asian girl, I don't know if she was Filipino or Chinese, but she was like, "Oh, that's odd. How the controller, costs more than the thing." And I looked at her and said, "It's very simple. This is brand new, and it's brand new and rare than finding a Wii Fit board. That's not new." And she kind of had to look like, okay. Because she was kind of being condescending about it. I read in between lines very well. I'm not stupid. So I was just basically letting her know why. Because one thing a lot of these thrift shops like doing is sometimes even if the employees feel that the price ain't right, even if they priced it, technically if the price is too low, they decide, they'll be like, "Oh, I think this is the wrong sticker, or I can't sell it." Or they'll talk to a manager. If a manager's cool with you, they may let it slide. 9 out of 10, they make a big damn deal about it. Then they go in the back and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's the wrong price on it." And you're like, "Wait a minute, you just brought it out. Or it was on your shelf. How is it the wrong price?" They do that nonsense a lot because They, you know, saying what a lot of these places do is this is why I encourage people: sell your own stuff or sell to people. Don't donate because you know you think you're doing the right thing by donating stuff and it's going to a good cause. It's only, you know, first of all, you know, you'd be surprised. Like these companies, they make a lot more than you think you can ever make thrifting. These people are millionaires. So you think you're doing the right thing by helping somebody. You're not helping, you're helping these companies out. Because, you know, March of Dimes, Greenpoint, or whatever the hell they call themselves, or Green, whatever, and all these other organizations, they sell, like people donate to different charities. Charities sell truckloads of stuff to companies like Goodwill, Unique, Value Village, Savers, Second Avenue, Red, White, and Blue. These people buy truckloads, tractor trailer loads of stuff from these organizations that you donate your hard-earned money to, thinking it's going to a good cause. Only good cause is going to is going to the cause of these multi-million-dollar corporations that don't pay taxes and get tax exempt, and you don't. But you know, people out there, they just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's basically that. So I was very defensive, and from the gate, I wanted her to know that, yo, listen, you're not gonna, because you know, once they start talking like that, you already, you know, I'm used to just knowing what the hell that they're trying to do, and I get very defensive real quick, and I kind of like just let baby girl know, nah, not over here. So anyway, outside of that, I came back about an hour and a half earlier. Then I, you know, from picking up Isaiah, and I came up here, and you know, instead of me being downstairs and just chilling, I came up here to my office. I should be, you know, organizing all this stuff, but I'm tired. And I was looking on Facebook, and this is why I always say it's repetitive. It's very important that people, you know, but sometimes it's being in the right place in the right time just helps. And I did that, and this guy was selling a table full of stuff. Not really a table full of stuff, but it was on a table. He took a picture of it and he posted it on Facebook. He did that within maybe way within an hour of me contacting him. So he just posted it up, and he happened to be one town over from me. He's in West Orange. I'm in East Orange, and we were literally 12 minutes away from each other. I said, listen, I picked my kid up at 2:25. I could be to you by 3:00. Because I didn't know where in West Orange he was. And he's like, all right, well, contact me. Let me know after you're done, after you pick him up. So as soon as he was coming to the car, I texted him, yep, got him. Where am I coming? He gave me the address, went straight there. Took me 12 minutes because of traffic, because kids get out of school. And I'm going to show you what he had. Everything was $60. He posted everything for $60. I don't know how many people contacted him, but I know it was crazy. He had a jungle green Nintendo 64. No controllers, no nothing. It was just a Nintendo 64, a white Wii, a PlayStation 2, a 19-inch television, I think a Panasonic DVD player, couple of games, and all that stuff for $60. Now, $60 just for the jungle green Nintendo 64 by itself. No wires, no nothing. Just the core system is still worth it. Because those are like easily $150 to $200 loose. You know, it's very hard to find the clear-colored Nintendo 64s. And if you do find them, most people who know about them, they want money for them. Anyway, let me show you. Let me physically show you guys. First of all, let me show you. Let me show you this. Only thing I didn't get for the Wii is no controller. Well, excuse me, no remote, and no remote, no adapter, and no nunchuck. I come across those all the time in thrift shops for less than $5. I mean, hell, for $15, I can get the adapter, the Wii remote, and the nunchuck. So this is basically what I got for the Wii. It's a white Wii, and it's got the doors for the GameCube controllers and memory cards, because you know this was backwards compatible. This and the black one, they play GameCube games. He has the stand for it. This is actually a composite cable that he threw in, but I do have the AV cable hookups for the Wii, as well as you see the sensor bar. So only thing that's missing on this is, again, the Wii remote, the Wii nunchuck, and there's a sport. I think Wii Sport Resort in here, so it definitely works. It's a working system. So just like this is $20. 20. That's on the cheap end. $20 all day for this week, just as is. So that's pretty cool. Let me put it over here. Right. Oh, sorry. And let me show you this stuff here if I can grip everything. All right. So here we have the PlayStation 2 TV hookup, AV cable, same thing. 8 megabyte memory card. That was back when everybody thought, hey, it's got a lot of memory. It's got 8 megabytes. Come on, man. I'm talking about ancient. Then you have the PlayStation 2 with the actual power cord, and it does work. I think that also has a game in it. There is a Sonic. There's original Sonic for the Genesis. No booklet, but this game is about just like this, $7 to $10. Then we have a Harry Potter game. Was it Harry Potter, the Chambers of and the Chambers of Secrets for the PlayStation 2. We have Tetris Worlds for the PlayStation 2. I already looked inside of it. And then the best game for the PlayStation 2, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Then you have everything for the unit except the actual controller. I did sell off a lot of my controllers when I sold off all my video game stuff to this dude named Kevin, who owns Video Nuts down in Columbus, in the Columbus flea market. He buys his stuff cheap because he sells his stuff cheap. He sells everything 20 to 40% lower than what it goes for on eBay. Because again, it is a flea market and people are thrifty down there. And being that he sells outside and he has 2 stores inside, of course, when you're dealing with people like that, they gotta think they getting a better end of the deal. Even if you are getting a better end of the deal, or as long as both parties are, or all parties are happy, who gives a crap? I got a good price for my stuff. I was happy. All I kept was my I sold extra stuff, but I did keep 3 box NESs. I kept my Killer Instinct, Nintendo 64, being in the right place at the right time at GameStop at the Brick Church train station in East Orange. A guy walked in with a plastic bag, a garbage bag, and they only offered him, I think, $10 or $15 for it. He said he'd sell it to me for $25. Without even hesitating, I took it. Box is beat up, but the system and the insert is in really good condition. The only thing that was missing from that was a Killer Instinct game. I got that, so now that's complete. I paid $200 for the Virtual Boy in immaculate condition and outside the box. Some other stuff. I do have Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix for the GameCube box and the pad. I need the game. I know I'll get the game and run into it sooner or later, so I'm not worried about that. I do have a purple GameCube in a Japanese purple box. I don't care. It's still boxed. That's all I care about. I do have a white Wii and a black Wii in the box. I have a black Wii U in the box. I have to get a box for my white Wii U. Then I have a red Wii that I have to get a box for, and I have to get the blue Wii with the box. Then I have the Wii Mini, which is red. Got to get the box for that. And just stuff like that. That all my Nintendo. Then I have some. I have another Super Nintendo that I kept because I have to get a regular Super Nintendo box for that. Then I have 2 original Nintendo 64s. That I have to get boxes for. One came in today, so I'm gonna show you guys that. I do want to get another box because I know there's different versions of what comes with what. So I'm gonna try to get as many versions of whatever systems to put them in boxes so I can display all my stuff like that and whatnot. But outside of that, getting back to what I picked up today off of Facebook Marketplace, like I said, I paid $60 and I got a TV, a DVD player, the Wii I just showed you, and the PS2. So let me show you that. And everything works. I tested everything. Here you have an Element TV. It's like a 19-inch. This is also included. This is an easy $30 because it works. It is a 19-inch, but a lot of people normally buy these. People and people that are shipping stuff overseas are the ones that buy these. So this is an easy 30 bucks. I can sell for 20, 25 and still make money. Because again, I paid $60 for all this. And then I have a DVD player also tested. I brought this all upstairs because I know I was gonna do a video on it just to show you guys, give you guys a heads up. This is a Panasonic DVD player. It is from 2002, but it works because it takes MP3 and stuff like that. It's also a recorder, so this is easy $10, without a doubt. $10 for that, and let's say $20 for the TV. That's already $30. Another $20 for the PlayStation and the Wii each. That's 20 and 20 is $40. 40 and 30 is 70. So I'm basically $10 over what I paid for everything. And that's not even including the games. That's just the systems by itself. Then I had to clean it up, turn it back on and test it again. Does have the rumble pack inside, excuse me. But after cleaning it up, look at the condition of it. Got the Jungle Green Nintendo 64 with the adapter. Doesn't have the TV connect. Not worried about that because I come across them all the time and I think I have extras anyway. So that's okay. And then because I kept the Nintendo 64 controllers I got, which I got the majority of all of them from Red, White, and Blue. Thank you very much, Red, White, and Blue. Got the actually have a Jungle Green controller. Boom. Definitely a good pickup. And of course, this is also included. We got the Donkey Kong 64, which I think this came with this actual Jungle Green, because I think they did the Nintendo 64s in different colors, and I think they had a regular something color one and a Jungle Green, and I think they also did a Jungle Green one with the game. I gotta really look it up, but I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. Then of course you have Pokemon Snap, the game. That whatever, who cares, right? Still $10 right there. So if I kept the system and I sold that for 10, I'm basically making $20. So it's like I basically got this for free because everything else is basically self-made, so to speak. So that's pretty cool. And then of course these didn't have anything in it. Crazy Taxi for the PlayStation 2 and this Cooking Mama 2 DS game. There was no games in here. So that's that. So moving on, got this package today. I already know what's in here. This is actually a box for PSP I have, because I have a 2000 model. I have the box for a 3000. So I do have to come, only because it's basically complete. All it's missing is the system and the adapter. So I do have, this is the box for the PSP 3000. So I have to try to find or track down a 3000 model PSP just because I got the box for it. Then this came today. And this is basically the box with the manual and everything. It's supposed to be an insert too. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta look at this. I gotta look it up and see if so. This person and me gonna have some issues. I could be wrong, so I don't want to jump the gun. This PSP and supposed to be, yep, 2000 model. So I think this person made a mistake. Bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry about that. I know I'm live thank you for the second person watching again. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys, but nature calls. I have to go pay my water bill. Give me 1 second.
Dad, what time are you going to the store tomorrow?
How about 9? Because, Terrell coming over. He got to pick up a bag that was left here.
What's that?
Talk later about it. All right, YouTube. Sorry about that. Had to go pay my water bill, and I decided to go and get a bottle of water since I'm thirsty. And thank you for the 2 people still watching. Most likely just looking at my crap. But yes, hopefully I get a lot more likes, subs. I want to start doing all types of topics up here, meant to say. So yeah, it looks like the actual tray for this is not in here. He does have the instruction manual. I do have the 2000, the black one, a better. No, green now it's high now somewhere. Because I have mine, I have this one in the original. The original one, I have to replace it too because, I'm gonna put this down for a second. Because right up here, right around this screen area, it has a little crack going across both sides here. But when you play in a game or something like that, you don't see it. So, but it's still in here until I find an original replacement for it. But it has all the wires. It has the headset and the little remote control to control the audio for it and everything in here. So this is actually complete. But now I'm trying to figure out where in God's green earth is that the 2000 model. It's weird. It's gotta be here somewhere. I'm over here trying to look for it. I do see my my Vitas. I got a blue one that I picked up in Columbus a while ago. This Marine, ex-Marine, retired, what we're gonna call it. He sold this. He wanted 45 for it. He wanted him giving it to you for 25. Has a couple of scratches on the surface, but when you're playing a game and you look at it, it works fine. It's blue. This one here, I don't remember where I got this particular model from. This is the newer model, PS Vita. And this one, I don't remember where I got it from or whatever, but I think I got it from Red, White, and Blue, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like around $40 or $50, somewhat like that. So it was definitely worth it. Both of these work, thank God. Then my original PSP that I got either out of a storage unit or from somewhere else. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's been a while and it has a case on it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it came out of one of my. It came out of a storage unit I brought in July, I think. I don't remember, but whatever. One of those two. I don't know where this damn PSP is. Now I gotta stand up and look for it, which is crazy because I have the box for it now, and now it disappeared. It vanished, which is vaguely odd. Where the hell are you? Oh, great. I got the two silver. This one here, I got from Unique. It was like $7.99. It was a 50% off. It didn't have no battery. I thought it had a battery, but it had a battery for the bigger system. And it have a battery cover, and it's the only battery cover that they had, and it matches really, really good with the sides and the front of it. So I went with that one. I got that from J&L. This one here, the silver one, I think I got from Red, White, and Blue. This one, it was just basically missing the battery too. The reason why I kept these is because, I paid $40 each for the batteries from J&L. And the reason why I paid that is because they are the original Sony replacement batteries. They're not the cheap Chinese made in China ones. So that's why I paid that. And at that time, I was keeping all my video game stuff. But when I decided to give it to everything, I only keep certain systems. Being that they both silver, I kept them. So I figured maybe I'll either come across or I'll probably order boxes for those as well. Because I want to kind of keep all my stuff in boxes and then collect then start a collecting point from there. I had a brand new Nintendo DS, the regular DS, 2DS, but I got rid of it because it was the one that doesn't fold and is not really that desirable. And I got it for free. So I think I traded a pair of sneakers or something somebody wanted. So it didn't cost me anything. Where the hell is this PSP? This shit is crazy. It's like it just disappeared. That is beyond crazy. I'm bugging the hell out now because I know I had, and I hope I didn't sell it. That would make no damn sense. I'm standing up here live video, looking like a fucking idiot because I'm going in circles and y'all probably sitting here like, look at this fucking clown, this dumbass motherfucker can't find this thing. Oh God. Well, you can never say my videos ain't real though, right? Then as soon as I hang up the video, I'll find it. Maybe let me look here right in front of my desk. Maybe it's here somewhere. That would be the next logical thing. Maybe I kept it up here. Didn't realize it because my desk is a mess. If it's not here, I don't know where it is. And it's looking like it's not here. And now thinking about it, I know I didn't sell it because I knew I was getting I knew I was actually getting the whatchamacallit for it. And there's nothing wrong with the system. And it should be right down here with the other one. So I don't know where it is. That is beyond odd, yo. Maybe he's over here in this corner somewhere, maybe. But it tells of Symphonia for the Wii. I don't even remember getting this game, but anyway. I know it's not here. That is crazy, man. No, the only, or at least I thought the only PSP that I had for sale didn't work, and that wasn't one of them. So I don't know what the hell happened. Now I got I just brought the damn whatchamacallit, and I can't find a PSP. No, I'm not a pig. I'm diabetic. So, oh man, this is bugged out, man. So now I got a PSP missing in action. So now I got games just walking up, getting out. I don't know. What the hell that goddamn thing is, man. Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here wasting more time in video. I hope when I open up this next box, one of my other systems is not gonna magically disappear off the shelf, because I don't know why that PlayStation, that PSP should be here. Should be nowhere else. But evidently some bitch definitely in here. So this is the next box. This is a Nintendo 64 box. I want it for cheap too. Even though the person did say they have some couple of defects, like I said, I don't really care that much about. I mean, I do care about the system boxes as long as they're not like really if I'm gonna pay just for a box. In my eyes, it's relatively good. It got the insert. It's got these little issues here. I don't care. This box, I think I paid cheap on it compared to what they normally go for. It says here, thanks for your purse. It says message to what my name is. Excuse me. It says, thanks for your purchase. We look forward to doing business with you again on eBay. And this person comes from the United States. Nintendo 64 Fun Machine Console, empty box and tray only, Nintendo 64. And they put the item number on here that they have it listed under. So that's pretty cool. So now at least one of my Nintendo 64s will have a permanent home. And one thing I do like about having boxes for the systems, not only because it creates nostalgia for me, but it also helps create real good collectible protection. It protects it because, after a while you keep a system out, even if you don't smoke, it does get discolored and dusty. So if you have it in a box, it protects it. And the person actually has the actual original plastic for the stuff, which is really good. A lot of plastics for them. And it has the consumer information booklet. It doesn't have the pamphlet that shows you all the information about the system, but it has enough. So most likely tomorrow I'll definitely be putting one of my Nintendo 64s in here. Now I have to try to find another Nintendo 64 box, but I want to find one that comes with the game for the original gray system, since I have two of them sitting up there. I was gonna get rid of one, but I was like, nah, they're the originals. Try to find another system. I think they do have a couple of other ones that share this color. I think they have one that comes with the I think atomic purple, they call it, clear controller, which I believe I do. Yeah, I do have one over there. Atomic purple controller. So I may try to find that particular system, because I think that box is a lot more, I mean, relatively more than this one. So even though I did get rid of a lot of my game stuff, I do want to get boxes for the stuff I have. So as of right now, I believe that is my third or fourth video game box off of eBay. Because I also got this one. I already had Nintendo DSi XL Mario Edition. And of course, mine was a better upgrade than the one that came in this one. I do know that the handheld systems the boxes are hard to find for the systems. They are extremely hard to find, and that's why they are a little more sought after or expensive compared to home console boxes. Because again, in handhelds, a lot of people throw away handheld boxes, but they don't really do that with the unless you're a real high-end collector. Most people discard handheld system boxes than way quicker without even thought compared to boxes for their home systems. Even collectors, you get some collectors that throw away these boxes and keep the boxes for their home systems and vice versa. But mainly, majority of people keep all the boxes anyway. So having this little thing here messed up, I don't care. I'll just tape over it and I'll be fine. I do have the game. I gotta put the game in here if I already didn't. I think the only thing missing out of here is the stylus, which I think I do have one. I have to make sure I do. And I have to, clean up this rip. So this is basically a box and outside of a box. So this basically is how the 3D, the DSi comes in this white box. Then this white box goes inside the promotional box. They did have the quick start guide. I have the adapter here, and I have the system. I don't think it had it don't have a stylus, and I have one right here. It's a pink one, but until I get a red one, it will be fine. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one does come with a red one. Because the red one kind of represents the colors of Mario. So I'll just go ahead and put this back over it. Trying to figure out how to do this. Because the funny thing is, I don't, whatever, I can't contest to that, but I have to figure out where in hell does the game go. It's weird. Let me make sure that this don't go under here for some reason. I doubt it though. Nah, because it goes flush. It's weird. So where the hell does this thing go? The game got to go somewhere. Because I'm not mistaken, I think this does come with the full game in case. I could be wrong. Because this box, this quick guide does not want to fit into this box. And I can't understand why I don't want to fit into the box. Because this is supposed to protect it somehow. I don't know. Whatever. As long as you get in, who cares, right? Always had a problem with that. And if I'm going to collect this stuff, I do prefer my stuff to be in boxes. The actual cartridges, if I can get boxes for them, fine. But I'm not going to go crazy looking on eBay for boxes for them, because a lot of these boxes are extremely expensive. So I don't really care as much for cartridge boxes. If I come across a lot of them or a whole bunch of them, somebody who just selling them, fine. But other than that, I prefer just boxes for the systems, because that's a lot more easier to track down and less expensive. Because when you add up at least let's say 8 games cases, you got cases for each game. Depending on the game, you're looking at maybe a $20 or $30 damn case per game. So so even if you do like 8 games at $10 a pop, that's $80, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it varies, man. I mean, obviously, the more boxes you get for cartridge games, it's amazing how a box and a manual ups the value of that particular game. It makes it complete. So sooner or later, I'll track them down one by one. Every now and again, I'll pick up a case here, a case there, or whatever. But right now, I want to complete my system boxes first. Like I still have to track down a blue Wii with the box. I would prefer to get a blue Wii with the box than just try to find a blue Wii in the wild, because all the years I've been doing this, I have never seen a blue Wii in a flea market. I don't even see them in yard sales. So that's gonna be hard. I very rarely see the Wii Mini also. Red Wii's, every now and again, occasionally you come across them, but they are always normally with the box. And a lot of guys want money for them. You know what I mean? Just because, it's Mario, it's not a red, it's not white or black, blah, blah, blah. So, it is what it is with that. Real quick, let me look online, man. Let me look online and see what the hell's going on here, man. Oh, I forgot I took that out. So let me look online here and see what's going on. Let me re-stretch out my page. Okay, bear with me a second here. Let's go to eBay and see exactly what on God's green earth I paid for this bad boy. Okay, let's see here. Purchase history. Okay. Well, it's right here in my face. Let me look it up and see. Yeah, it says empty box with inserts. This didn't come with insert. And this person specifically said that. I knew it. That's why I brought it. It was $15. I think I got it for 10. Well, it is the way he worded it, but it looks like it's just the paperwork. I don't know what that clear plastic thing's supposed to be. But he doesn't have the insert that holds the game. So I'm going to contact this person and tell him, I thought you said it come with the insert. The inserts hold a PSP in place, and that's why I purchased it. Request to cancel order. Yeah, let me just type this in. I received an item that wasn't as described. That's basically what it was, because he said in inserts, and I don't see it. I don't want to request a refund. Let me write down this real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. All right, so I'll put here. I got the PSP box, but there isn't any. I'll put pop. It's supposed to be PSP. Any PSP insert. The insert is the reason why I brought the box, so I can display and protect the system in the box, but there isn't any insert, just the paperwork. Okay, so let me email that to the person and call it a day, right? It's the best thing to do. You know, I mean, of course, the person, you know, I mean, I get it that, you know, the pick, you know, I do get it that, you know, but, you know, when you put certain things on eBay, you know, inserts basically mean that, you know, the insert is what is basically the coffin or the security for that particular item. You know, there's a box, and you know, I got a missing PSP. I don't understand how the hell that happened. I'm really pissed the freak off. I'm really pissed off about that, because where did this damn PSP go? You know, it's crazy. I had a damn PSP, and I know I didn't get rid of it. I don't think I sold it or sent it in. I don't know. To be honest, I probably did get rid of it and didn't even realize it. Who the hell knows? Now I gotta get a PSP 2000 model and a 3000. So that's kind of messed up. I mean, hopefully this person say just send it back. I'll just send it back and cut my losses, man. Send it back and whatever. I'll just leave it as that, because, you know, it is what it is. A person did say PSP box only with inserts, and the insert is basically the plastic thing that keeps the system in place, and that's not in the box. So, and that's why I bought the box. It doesn't matter if I paid $10 for it or $20. Oh, speaking of that, I just see here, there's one guy at the flea market that buys stuff, and I took this to him, and unfortunately I guess he forgot to take it or whatever. And this is the one that was in that box I showed you. And this is the game that came in. I had an empty Mario box for it, but it came with this. Came with the game, the manual and everything. Well, the game and the box and everything. So I kept that one because it was whatever. So my next step is to get boxes for these here. These handhelds. I'm not to find these. I want to get the box for this guy. This is the new 3DS. And I want to get the box for this. This box is expensive. Once you see it, you're going to see why. This is a regular 3DS XL. I also want to get the Super Nintendo version of this one too with the box. So I don't mind finding the system, which I should be able to find in GameStops. You know, of course, it may not have the original adapters and whatnot, but I'm not worried about that. This is brand new. Didn't open it. That's brand new, still sealed. So yeah, this is still in there. I do find it intriguing on how they, you know, do this. They do this. I guess they do this to make sure that it gives the retailers better security. So if somebody trade or bring something in or return it, they're not returning something with a brick in it or whatever. I don't really want to go crazy with it, but I had a regular Switch Lite, and I was able to take that back in to a certain store, and I was able to get this one because they're the same price. It's just the Pokemon version. So, I mean, and it was the Switch. It was the Forgot what color one. I forgot what color it was. I think it was the green, that green color. And I was like, you know what? I would prefer the Pokemon version. It's the same price, just a Pokemon one. And I was able to do it. So the funny thing is, even that one didn't cost me anything. So it was like I got this one for free because that one, I can't explain it, but the way everything worked itself out, it was madness. So, and of course, then I got these guys here. This is the Guitar Hero version of the DS Lite. Guitar Hero is probably one of my favorite games on the DS system because I always loved Guitar Hero. I like playing the guitar and the drums. When it was real popular and it just came out, I got all the accessories for it. Me and my kids used to rock the house, man, back in 2007, 2008 when that was popular. So to get, this came from Red, White, and Blue. Again, the only reason why I kept it is because it is Guitar Hero related. If I could find a box for this, I'll probably keep it. Just to give you guys a heads up on that. Right. Guitar Hero on Tour. I have both picks, and I have two of them here. I have one in the box with the Guitar Hero on Tour game in the box, along with another pick. So I do have both of these guys here with the picks. So, and the box. The box doesn't have the protective thing over it, but I don't care. Regardless, still there. And that's why I kept that sun gun. Then I have this one here, which this is a DS Lite as well, but this one is like the dragon one. It has like some kind of dragon something. As you can see, the imprints in there. Under the acrylic. My apologies for that, but hopefully you guys can see that. I kept this one because when I'm in a mood to play games that are already on here, I have this TT DS Advanced thing where it has emulators on it. So, and it only plays on the DS Lites. I could get rid of this one and just play on the Guitar Hero version, but it's red. Red's my favorite color. Actually, it's the same color of my Escalade. Then on top of that, when I do start doing Uber, hopefully, I could play this instead of always being on my phone or whatever. I'll have some kind of entertainment because I will be taking my Vita with my Vita with me, along with my Switch. This is the new Switch, with my favorite color Joy-Cons. I didn't put a screen protector on it. I don't know why, but whatever. Doesn't have a screen. It has all the fingerprints from Isaiah eating and everything on it, but he didn't destroy it or mess it up, so that's all good. So, whatever. It is a new one with a better screen and better battery life or whatever. I haven't tested it to give a flying crap. And I basically got this. So basically, I want to replace the $60 I spent on. Oh boy, I'm all over the place, y'all. Whatever the hell I put that DS Mario box. I don't know where the hell it's at. Or whatever, wherever I put it. You know what I mean? This is the system that was in it. And just the game, and I already had a case for it. So now I have this. I may just turn around and put it back on eBay. I don't know. Maybe somebody give me money for it in the flea market. $40, $50, they can have it, whatever. Who gives a flying crap? Just a system to go ahead and remake money on. Other than that, when I was thinking about doing this video, making this video longer than this, but I really have nothing else to talk about. I mean, I could show you guys other stuff, but I am kind of tired, still thirsty, and it's already 11 o'clock. So it's almost time for me to go brush my teeth, take a shower, and hit the hay because I'm tired. And I'll probably go ahead and look up some other stuff up here on eBay, see if I can find some boxes cheap just to get that stuff out the way. All right. Thanks for watching and peace out to you guys, man. And for the two people that are watching, thanks. I'm pretty sure one is Chris and the other one is probably my cousin Russ. So peace.